Hello my friends!
Hello.
This is probably going to be a bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to talk about something else I saw this season and the significant implications it might have. As you can see, we're going to be talking about the gardener and what I believe is the lie of the light. And that's pretty much all I have to say for this intro, so with all of that being said, let's get into it. The Lie. This is the name of one of the cards that you can collect this season. It's part of the whole mechanic that's used in the Spire and Altars activities. But I don't really care about what the card does or how it affects the activities, because I care about what is shown on the card itself, along with the name that goes with it. You see, you've got the Veiled Woman, with the Traveler and the pyramids above her, along with what I call the snake pattern on either side. And then there's the name, the Lie. So what do I think? When I see this card with my eyes, what is the immediate theory? As you will undoubtedly know if you've watched me before, I am 100% confident that the Veiled Woman statues are of the gardener. And if you've watched some of the recent videos I've made, I explained my reasoning in great detail. So that belief means seeing the Traveler above the statue, it makes a whole lot of sense to me. And then when you take the witness's origins into consideration, well then seeing the pyramids there, it also makes more sense. So yeah, for me, I see the gardener along with the pyramids and the Traveler. Cool. But what about the name? Why call it the Lie? As the title suggests, and the way that I personally see it, it's that this lie is the lie of the gardener and by extension, the light. The lie is simple. The light and gardener promise life and happiness and golden ages, but there is inevitably death that follows. And even if the gardener in the end were to get her final shape, there would still be suffering in that eternity. For the record, the winnower knows this, and knew it even back in the original garden. Your new rule will only make great false cysts of horror, full of things that should not exist, that cannot withstand existence, that will suffer and scream as their rich blisters fill with effluent and rot around them, and when they pop, they will blight the whole garden. That's what he said. And then look what happened once the Destiny universe was made. The gardener gave a golden age to the pyramid race, and they felt completely lost, and that their lives were meaningless. They didn't have to worry about a collapse, and yet with all of their power and knowledge, they were deeply unhappy. And for the other races, it was even worse. How many trillions upon trillions of creatures have died simply because the Traveler graced them with its cursed presence? How many died in the fires of a collapse after their golden age ended? To summarize all of this, all we need to do is look at what the witness said. You promise them life, but deliver only death, as you have for so many before. And that ultimately is the lie of the light. It's not that the gardener is trying to lie or be malicious, it's just that these are the consequences of her actions, and she's unable to stop them because she's not strong enough to stop the darkness. And at the same time, she can't stop giving golden ages because it's in her nature. And like I said in previous videos, the core nature of the gardener and winnower is what utterly controls them. So you have this card with the gardener, the Traveler, and the pyramids, along with the lie. It was ultimately the gardener's fault that the pyramid race became the witness, and it's ultimately been her fault whenever she's given a golden age only for that civilization to be ruined by a collapse, while she conveniently runs away as well. And afterwards, she will go and promise life to the next race, and the next after that. That's just my opinion on that. I could be wrong, but this is just what I see whenever I look at the card, and I thought I'd share those thoughts with you. But what do you think? What do you see when you look at this card? What do you think the lie is? Let me know. I hope you enjoyed this video, finding it either entertaining or informative. I hope you had a great week and that you have an even better weekend ahead of you. Did I hit the wombo combo? Let's be honest, the real lie is saying I didn't. Anyway, I'll talk to you all real soon. Take care, my friends.
Bye-bye.